Hey guys, welcome back into the OddsShopper YouTube channel. My name's Geoff Ulrich, and in this video, we're going to be talking a little bit of no house advantage NBA action for Friday, December 16th, about a week away from Christmas. Wow, exciting stuff. But we're going to be talking no house advantage in this video, and if you're new to the site, a couple different ways to play over on no house advantage. In this video, we're going to be talking mainly about their versus the house contest. So we're taking props from no house advantage that are up on their site for the NBA for this slate. We're going to put them together, try and put them together in kind of a parlay style multiplier ticket. Now I'm going to give you like 4 props. You don't have to use them all. You can pick and choose, then you can make your ticket as big or as little as you want. You can play 2, 3, 4, up to 5 times on no house advantage, different payouts for each level as well. So that's the versus the house contest. There's also the pick'em contest on no house advantage. That's where you're playing more of a DFS style prop-based lineup, assigning different values for all your prop, putting that lineup into a big contest against other people, playing for big prizes as well. So we're going to focus on the versus the house contest here. And one more note, if you're new to no house advantage, use promo code Stochastic when you sign up there. You get a free $50 match deposit bonus right off the top. Free money to use to try out the site, build your bankroll. Again, promo code Stochastic. Great way to just try out no house advantage if you're new to the site. Again, so we got free projections over on stochastic.com as well for no house advantage. Recommend checking those out after you're done watching this video. Make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe to the OddsShopper YouTube channel as well if you haven't done that already. Lots of great advice, lots more videos coming up after me. But right now, you do have me, and we do have a big NBA slate here. Let's get to it. Let's get into these props. There's a few that I really like on this slate. We're going to start with one of my favorite. We're going to go Julius Randle on this slate, over 1.5 three-pointers. I don't want to say this is a gift line. There's no locks in sports, but this is a really nice line that we're getting on Julius Randle for three-pointers here. Again, Randle, you just look at what he's been doing. You know, his three-point attempts. I mean, he's crushed the over here in 4 straight games, but it's not just that he's hitting multiple threes. This isn't a lucky streak. It's a volume thing. He's averaging about 10 three-point attempts over his last 4 games as well. So just the fact we're even getting a 1.5 three-point line on no house advantage, let's take advantage of that right off the top here. Again, and I mean, this isn't just a volume thing either. It's a pretty good matchup. We got a really close point spread, a decent total for the game with the Knicks and the Bulls going up against each other. Again, minus 2.5 in favor of the Bulls, but this is projected to be a close game. It's not a huge over-under or anything like that, but it's not a small total either, so we like that. Really don't mind going up against the Bulls here either in terms of perimeter defense. Not too good. Allowed the 6th most three-pointers already this year, so everything about this Julius Randle prop 1.5 three-pointers says let's go over. We're going to trust those projections. This is projecting as one of our best of the night. No shock there. So go Julius Randle over 1.5 threes to start. Let's stick with some overs here because I got a couple more to give you. Let's stick with points though. Let's go to pure points. Let's go to the Toronto Raptors game. They're taking on the Brooklyn Nets. So I mean, this one again, pretty close point spread, actually closer than even the Knicks and the Bulls, 1.5 in favor of Brooklyn. Again, it's almost the exact same team total, so I think you're going to get a close game. A few more points probably than we're used to seeing maybe from the Raptors as well. And I like Pascal Siakam in this game. So do the projections, 24.5 over under for his total on no house advantage. And let's take the over here. We have Pascal Siakam projected for a solid game. And, you know, you look at Siakam over his last couple games, under 20 points, didn't quite attempt that many field goals. But again, like, I mean, this is going to be a closer game versus Brooklyn. They're at home. I expect Siakam to bounce back here. If you look at what Siakam was doing before those last 2 games, really strong. I mean, well over 24 points in 5 straight games. I know that the point total's up a little bit at 24.5, but I think this is pretty reasonable for Siakam. And we have him projected for a big night. This is more of just a projection play. I'm not going to lie. I'm trusting the projections here, but this is projected as one of our strongest plays. And I do kind of look at it and say, you know, I think we're kind of buying in low on Siakam here. Probably a little bit of low sentiment after a couple slower nights. If he was coming in off a couple 30-point nights, you'd probably be getting like a 25, 26 total here on his over-under. I think we're getting 24.5. Makes sense to go over. He's going to play a ton of minutes. His history against Brooklyn, a little bit up or down, but he's had some big games, so no problems there. I like going over on Pascal Siakam for points, 24.5. I think he bounces back, probably puts up. I wouldn't be shocked if he comes close to 30 tonight, so like that one as well. All right, like I said, I got a couple overs, so let's go one more over here. Another player who's just, you know, a star player who's out there. He's just had a great little stretch here. He's a good player. Tyrese Haliburton, new role this year with Indy, obviously. just crushing it big time for fantasy, for kind of everything. And he's got an assist prop of 8.5 assists tonight. Now, I mean, obviously, see what Haliburton is doing just from an assist standpoint this year. He's just crushing it. I mean, basically setting records in terms of his assist rate. Now, you look at his last 3 games, he's slowed down a little bit. He's averaging about 7 assists per game. But, let's take a look at the big picture here. I mean, Haliburton has, if you go back before that, I mean, he was crushing the over here, 10 assists per night, basically averaging well over 10 assists per night over about an 8-game stretch. So the fact that we've had a bit of an overreaction here, now he's only got an 8.5 assist prop. I think part of this prop does work into the fact that he's playing Cleveland, which is a good defensive team. But again, this is a big overreaction. Just like we were kind of buying low on Siakam, I think we're kind of buying low on Haliburton here with an 8.5 assist prop. We have this projected as a really strong play for him as well. One of our kind of top 10 plays just to take the over here. Have him projected for just under 10 assists. So Tyrese Haliburton over 8.5 assists. Again, I mean, it's not a massive point spread here. Like I don't think that we have to worry about a blowout necessarily. The Pacers probably going to keep up. Haliburton should play a good allotment of minutes, and just his assist rate over the last 20 games or so, it's just saying this line is too low, and we should be taking the over. Let's buy the dip on Haliburton. Like I said, he's had a couple slow games in this category, bit of a tougher matchup, but this prop's too low. We're going to go over 8.5 assists. All right, let's close things out with an under here, because I do like this underplay, I'm not going to lie. And we're going to go to the Knicks, back to the Knicks Bulls, actually. Probably should have looped this in with my first Knicks pick, but we're going to go to the Bulls side, so that makes it a little bit different. And we're going to go DeMar DeRozan. We're going to go under on his point total. Now, I talk about this being a close game, and it is, and it's a close point spread, but DeRozan has a big prop here at 27.5 points. And I really don't mind taking the under here. We have this projected as one of our best underplays of the night as well. You look at what DeRozan's done against the Knicks over his career as well. He doesn't take a ton of threes. The Knicks are pretty good at limiting field goal opportunities as well. They're not what you call like a faster paced team. And just DeRozan's record against the Knicks over the last just really 5 or 6 years, not that great. He's only gone over this point total once in his last 6 meetings with the Knicks. So kind of a weird history with DeRozan, even going back to the Raptors. Never really performed that well against the Knicks. And really the Knicks, bit of a slower paced team. I just don't think it's a good matchup for DeRozan, who, again, I think kind of needs that pace. He doesn't take a ton of threes to get us those extra points. He likes a little bit more of an up and down game where he can kind of just run, get his own shot off, and go. So under 27.5 points, I look at this as DeRozan's had a couple big games. We're kind of fading the top here on DeRozan. Really like that under. And again, you go to stochastic.com, you got free projections for No House Advantage. You'll see this is one of our highest projected underplays for the night as well. So I personally like that one, and it's in line with the projections. That's good stuff. So let's do a quick recap. We're going to go Julius Randle over 1.5 3-pointers, Pascal Siakam over 24.5 points, Tyrese Haliburton over 8.5 assists, and then DeMar DeRozan under 27.5 points. Those are going to be our 4 for the, again, the versus the house contest. Also, the pick'em contest on No House Advantage if you're new to the site. If you are new to the site, make sure you use promo code Stochastic when you're signing up there. Free $50 match deposit bonus right off the top. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the OddsShopper YouTube channel if you haven't done that already. My name is Geoff Ulrich. Hope you have a great Friday of NBA action. We'll talk to you again soon.